Hi, welcome to This Week in Ames. I'm Susan Guiazda. On today's show, we check in with the Resource Recovery Plant. My guest today is Lori Hanson with the Ames Resource Recovery Plant. Lori, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Susan.
Always good to have you here to give us some updates on resource recovery, what they do, and some events we have coming up.
What we do at Resource Recovery is we take most of the garbage from Story County and we use most of it as a fuel at the power plant to create electricity for the city of Ames. We pull all of the metals out of the garbage stream and recycle that as well. Only about 30% of Story County's waste goes to the landfill.
So for a lot of people, this is kind of a new and unusual system. A lot of people come from communities where you're given bins and you're asked to separate your recyclables into little bins of glass, paper, plastic, and metals. Why is it different here?
We say that we have true single-stream recycling here in the city of Ames. All you need is your garbage can, and you can put all of your garbage in that can. It will come to the Resource Recovery Plant. Our machines will sort out the metals for recycling, the paper, the plastic, the cardboard. We can use all of that as fuel at the power plant to make electricity.
So if you really do like to separate your garbage, there is one thing that you could pull out for collection.
That would be your glass, and towards that end we've put bright yellow recycling bins at the grocery stores, or in the case of Hy-Vee at their gas stations, for folks to put their container glass into, like pickle jars or soy sauce bottles, Tabasco bottles, that sort of thing.
Yeah, you actually have a lot more glass food products than you might think. I was looking through my cabinet the other day and there were pickles and jelly. I remember the old baby food jars used to be glass.
Yes.
So you could get quite a stash of glass.
Yes, you can, and if you put it in those bins at the grocery stores, it will come to us every Friday. And Ripple Glass from Kansas City comes up once a month, picks up all that glass and takes it to their facility to turn it back into container glass.
So this sounds sort of some type of new technology, this conversion of trash into garbage, but it's been around for a while.
It's been around for quite some time, and here in Story County and the city of Ames, it's been here for 40 years.
Well, that sounds like a reason for a celebration.
I think so. So we're having a big party on Saturday, September 19th from 10 to noon at the Resource Recovery Plant. We'll have tours, we'll have exhibits, we'll have lots of folks under the tent waiting to talk to you and talk about your garbage. And come on down and have a good time.
So a lot of people might not even realize where the Resource Recovery Plant is. It is located close to the power plant in order to conveniently provide that fuel.
Right. We are on East Lincoln Way at Center Avenue. So we're 4 blocks east of Duff on the north side of Lincoln Way.
So a lot of people are always sort of curious. It's a large building. It has a driveway where the garbage haulers come in, they dump their loads. What are people going to see if they take that tour?
If they take the tour, they will actually get to go into the processing area where all of the machines are, and we can talk about some of the machines that you can see from the catwalk. From there, we'll move on to the tipping floor right next to the big pile of garbage so that everybody can see that, and then back out to the front of the building.
And although this is a special event, if people can't make it to the open house, you do tours at other times.
I do quite a few tours. Just give us a call at 239-5137 and we can get you set up with a tour.
So now you explained that we have single stream recycling and that works very well, and we don't have to landfill a lot of waste. But there are things that you don't want to put in the garbage, household hazardous waste. How do Ames residents get rid of the household hazardous waste?
We have a program that we put out every Wednesday afternoon from 12:30 to 3 o'clock. Appointments are made to bring in those household hazardous items, which would include anything in your home, garage, or basement that say warning, caution, combustion, flammable. Those kinds of things are the kinds of things that we want to be brought in. Oil-based paint, cleaning products, spa and pool chemicals, auto products, even some pet products.
Some batteries?
Yes, batteries, alkaline batteries, the same kind we used years and years ago, still can go in the trash, and our magnets will remove those. But if it is a rechargeable battery, a NiCad battery, a lithium battery, we would like you to bring those in, not necessarily at a haz waste appointment on a Wednesday afternoon, but bring those into the plant anytime for recycling.
Another one, fluorescent light bulbs.
Lots and lots of those out there now, although even some of those are steadily being replaced by LEDs. But for the curly fluorescent light bulbs, the long tube fluorescent light bulbs, circular light bulbs in a U shape, we can take those and make sure that they get recycled properly. You can bring those into the plant anytime during our open hours onto the tipping floor on the north side of the building through the door marked Lane 1. Wait for an attendant to come over and help you out. There's no charge.
Yeah, you don't just throw those on the trash pile.
No, we don't, because there is just a little bit of mercury vapor in each bulb that would be released.
Right, so you want to be environmentally friendly.
Right.
So we just finished kind of a busy time, move in, move out in August.
Yes.
It went pretty smoothly this year.
It went very smoothly this year. It was barely even a hiccup in our normal process operations, and we were all surprised. But we got together with the haulers, with the Iowa State University, and we made plans ahead of time on how we were going to handle all of the bulky materials that came in, and it worked like a charm.
Also, I think there's been a greater emphasis in the community about reusing, recycling, swapping materials rather
Yes.
than getting rid of stuff. So
Yes.
just being more aware of, I don't know, that your environmental footprint.
Right, and there are a couple of internet websites where you can get rid of the things that you don't want anymore, but you know are still not good enough to throw away yet. That is the Free Cycle organization. It is Story County Reuse It is one of the groups, and the Free Cycle group is on Yahoo.
So just get on those websites, take a look around, rather than trash your stuff or just throw it away. Find somebody who could use it. Donate it.
Exactly.
There are a lot of great resale
Right, there's
places.
Goodwill, Salvation Army, the typical ones, the Overflow Thrift Store now. So there are a lot of folks that out there that can use some of the things that you're trying to get rid of.
Well, Lori, as always, it sounds like you're very busy. Again, let's put in a plug. When is this event? The 40th anniversary of the Resource Recovery Plant.
Saturday, September 19th from 10 to noon.
So stop by, learn a little bit more about how garbage turns into fuel here at the City of Ames.
Right.
Great. Thanks, Lori.
Thanks, Susan.
So for more information about that event coming up on Saturday, September 18th, be sure to check out our website. Also remember, it may seem early, but yard waste free days are just around the corner. Those will start in October and go into November this year. Again, you can get more information at cityofames.org. Well, that's our show for today. Thanks for watching, and tune in next week for This Week in Ames.